Hey everybody, Fiber Spider back again with Minecraft. Uh, things have I've been doing things and stuff. I have really repopulated the village, and they have taken over my house. But since the last episode, I made use of the dripstone, and I have a workshop. Yes, rather convenient. So I've got a lava farm going on up here. Above those dripstone blocks, I've got lava, and it drips through the stalactites and collects into the cauldrons. Now, that means I have an unlimited supply of fuel, which is awesome, because down here I have my auto smelter. In there go the smeltables, and there goes the lava. And then over here, I have an auto composter. So chest, hopper, composter, another hopper in the back going into the chest. And then over here, I've got a clay farm, which is rather convenient. I've got dripstone there, and that drains wet blocks and, well, mud blocks, and then turns them into clay. Yeah. So rather nice little setup I have going on here, and I'm out of dirt. That's okay though. So just make these dirt blocks into mud blocks, and then I can sell these little balls of clay to the dude upstairs. In fact, I also have a number of librarians as well, and they have been most helpful. So I'm going to sell my clay to you, good sir. Hello. Very nice. Yes. 20 emeralds. I've been saving. Yes, I have. Well, I've been saving and I've been spending. Indeed, I have. Um, because I have here a mending and efficient pickaxe as well as a diamond axe. Yes, I've been exploring. I've been doing stuff and things and whatnots. Yes, I have. Um, I've been a busy bee. And I was thinking, show you sort of my routine. Um, I fixed up my little farm here, looking nice. Oops. And these clay bricks I rather like. These are made out of mud combined with wheat to make packed mud, and then you can turn those into these lovely bricks. Nice rustic kind of look. Um, And I do want to, make more substantial farms like this. The other ones I haven't renovated yet, but I plan on it. And I've got over here my sugarcane farm for making paper, which I have needed, believe you me. Pardon me. Pardon me. You're in my way. And I've got a little pumpkin farm going on over here. Boop. Okay, that dude, he just really wants to be in my way. All right, there we go. And yeah, so these farms I haven't done anything with. Now this librarian over, they're all staring at me. This librarian, what does he give us? He gives power, which is good for the bow. This one gives infinity, which is also good for the bow. Yes, I have an infinity and power of 4 bow, which is super duper awesome. This one gives efficiency and density. I honestly forget what density does, but whatever. Yeah, these farms I really want to fix up and make nice, etc. But there's always time. Now, this farmer is really cool. He takes wheat, pumpkins, and melons, which is rather spiffy because the pumpkins and the melons, you just plant the seeds once and then they provide intermittently on their own. You don't have to do this constant harvest, plant every 5 seconds. So yeah, I do plan on reworking these farms. Now, I do also plan on renovating these buildings, but before I do that, I want to get two kinds of trees still. I had mentioned it previously, mangrove and the mangrove and the pale oak, which we shall do. It's just a matter of time. Now, wait, what do you give? Which one are you? Yeah, this is my mending dude. Yes. So we're doing pretty good. Now down here, to facilitate the production of arrows, I have chickens. Yep, which I did need, but right now not so much because my bow is infinite. But I do have a butcher that takes raw chicken. And then I got cows over here, and they are good for not just meat production, but also leather for making books. And then, of course, I've got sheep, lots of cute little sheep. And I've got a shepherd, and he takes white wool from me. So I'm doing fairly well as far as my village setup. I'm rather pleased. Mm-hmm. Yep, quite pleased. Actually, how are my snipper nippers? They're doing fine. Let's get some wool, shall we? Hello, boys. Come on, come to me. So, regarding the pale garden for the pale oak trees and the mangrove swamp for the mangrove trees, I haven't been there yet. But to be perfectly honest and transparent, oh, nope, nope, nope. Dang it. All right, you know what? Let's feed two of these guys or more. Let's just get a whole bunch more sheep. Why not? There we go. Die. Die. Um, to be perfectly honest and transparent, I did pop the coordinates in uh, to find out where those two biomes are, and they're actually close to each other. They're not close to here, but they are close to each other. So I do plan on doing that soon. I don't think this episode, but soon. Okay, Shepherd, are you around anywhere? Where's the Shepherd? Shepherd, hello? I don't see the Shepherd anywhere with his funny little hat. Oh, there he is. Shepherd dude. Hi. Oh, that's one emerald anyway. Um, and I think that that's all that we can do pretty much for today. Actually, wait a minute. How many? Ooh, if I run into the farmer, I can get another emerald on top of that. But you know what? Let's unload a bunch of things that we do not presently need. You know what? I can ditch the mutton. There we are. Okay. So I figure we'll go to sleep and then we'll do a little bit of exploring, I think. So let me drop you, 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 and you, and you, and you for now. Also, on top of that, where did I put that? There we are. Yeah, because I have a diamond pickaxe and unlimited lava, I created obsidian because I want to make another portal. Okay, not this second, but I do want to make one. Um, nope, nope, nope. Gonna need you. Don't need you. Let's see. I've got my pickaxe. Got a fresh shovel. Okay. Okay. Where are... Ah, they're in here. Boop, 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 and boop. Okay, I think we are good to go. All right, you, wake up. Yeah, in my explorations, I did find another Huziwetskis, right? Yes, a Huziwetski. I found another mine shaft, which I'm rather pleased about. You know what? Let me just turn this into paper. Excuse me. There we are. Get you into here. You. Can I turn just one into bone meal? Yes. Okay. I'm trying to consolidate. I know, right? I also would like very, very much to have a rather extensive storehouse. That would be lovely. But we're getting there. Okay. And... Alright, I think we are all set. Let's go. Okay. Onwards! And, well, I didn't explore the entire mine shaft, but I did make it reasonably safe. And also, I've got a mending iron sword as well, which rather happy about. At the time, I didn't have quite enough diamond, but I've been finding it. Okay, so now the second mine shaft. Oop, I need to eat. The second mine shaft that I found was down over this way. Trust me, it took some doing. Oh, and yes, I also found oh, hello. I found a geode as well. And yeah, that's where I found the mine shaft. Oh, okay, we have ourselves a globby glob. Hello, Mr. Slime. Hello. Da. Oh, they just like exploded all over the place. Hi. Any of you remember the Jello Jigglers circa 1980 something, maybe 90 something? You know, it was basically adding way too much Jello powder, and they were not quite solid, but they were much more solid than they would normally be. Um, okay, so do. Yeah, going over this way. Yeah, I didn't explore all of it, but I did explore a bunch. Now, I think it was over here. Yes, over here I did find another spider spawner. However, I haven't done anything as far as like an XP farm with it as of yet. I might. It's possible. Oh, hi. How you doing? Yeah, I might at some point, but I haven't as of yet. Bugger off. Um, because quite frankly, if I'm going to put that much effort in, I really want it to be a skeleton or zombie farm. Now, I didn't explore over here. Is there anything actually worthwhile this way? Redstone, much water, and a possible passage. Could be. Can I block this water? Make my life a little bit easier. There we are. Ooh, glow squids. Cool. Alright, let's get to business. So I figure we'll do a little bit of exploring today. No, this is not a passage. Not in the traditional sense, anyway. Okay. Well, I can still get this copper, though. There we are. Oh, bit more. Alrighty. Back to it. Okay, so a little bit of iron, nothing substantial. I think I'm gonna leave that well enough alone for now. Let's go this way. Anything back over here? Potential passage. Let's dig it out a little bit. Ah, really, dude? Ah! Dingus. Oh, oh! Okay, did I kill that dude? I think I might have. Okay, let's see if we can light this up a little. Cute little bat. Oh, can I just see? No XP, but it was still worth it. Okay. Nondescript cavern. Alright, well, we can harvest some goodies. Why not? Oh, not bad. Yeah, I tell you, to make all of those cauldrons, that went through quite a bit of iron. Indeed. But definitely worth it, because now I don't have to worry about a constant fuel source, which is rather nice. Okay, so nothing doing over this way. Let's look around this way. And yep, this is a dead end, I forgot. Okay, how about in here? How's my space doing? Space is fine. Again, really do want to do... Oh, hello! Some sort of minecart system. I think... Oh, hi! I think that'd be rather fun. And my resources are doing pretty good. So I might very well do that at some point soon. But I want to have like a definitive place to actually want to go to. You know, like an XP farm, for instance. Maybe at some point, just not yet. Okay, let's see what's down this way. A little bit of red, a little bit of blue, a little bit of iron. Ooh, diamond. It's a girl's best friend. And a spider's too. One? Just one? Seriously? What a crock of poop. Oh, you know, something tells me I should be wary. Yep. You know, always be wary of a gravel ceiling. You know, it'll smack you in the end. Okay. Do. Another dead end? Grr. Alright, well. At least I'm saving on, making railway, tracks. Yes, that's what they're called, tracks. Very good. Just looking to make sure I'm not missing any ore. Okay, so not quite what we're going for. Not quite a bust either. We did get a diamond, some iron, some copper. You know, not bad, not bad. And then this was also a dead end, right? Yeah. All right, well, let's try another route if there is one. We'll keep looking. So we came from that way. Did we go this way already? Oh. Let's see. Ooh. Piercing. Okay. Thank you much. Okay, so apparently I have been this way. I just don't recall. Lavas. And it looks like there could be an opening up there, maybe. Okay, well, first, let me grab you. There we are. Oh, okay, hello. Oh, crap. Ah, dingus. Ooh, nerve-wracking. Yes. Jeez. Okay. All right. You know what? Quick munch. Okay. Now, I do want to look up that way. However, this is already open to us. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, creeper! Ah! Oh, gee, stop it. Nerve-wracking. The heck? Oh, I'm going. I'm going. Okay, so this opens out extensively. Interesting. Okay, hi. Ah! Seriously, dude? Ay, caramba. Whew. Plus a Dios mío for good measure. Jeez. Okay, I hear a Spidey somewhere. Oh, no, 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 no! Back up! Uh, I'm freaking out here. Oh my gosh. Okay, anything good? Okay, that the sound of that spider is freaking me out. I know, nothing new, right? Okay, what's in here? Bread and tracks. Okay, well, you know what? I can drop something. Can drop the spider. I really don't need that. No offense. Um, grab you and you. Anything else I can drop? The zombie flesh. Oh, actually, I could drop the tough. Because I want that name tag. Okay, and a bit of mining. Paranoid. Not new. Well, you know what? Paranoia, it keeps one alive, you know? Okay, and did we already go down this way? Yes, we did. Okay. Okay, so you know what? Not a bad haul, all in all. Um, let's block that up, make my life a little bit easier. And can we dig up here? Oh, hello. Ooh. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Now, they haven't spotted me yet, but they will. But that is pretty cool. All right, more places to explore, indeed. However, you know what? I think I'm going to perhaps start to head back home. Now, we already went through that, through there. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, okay. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna go back home. You know, we got some goodies. I'm delighted at the prospect. And, yeah, let's just go around. There we go. Yeah, so we'll go back home and unload our spoils. Good stuffs. Good stuffs. And then I'm thinking perhaps in the next episode, we will see what we can do about finding the pale oak, pale garden, and the mangrove swamp. That will be fun because I don't really want to do any renovations on the village until I have access to all of the various lovely woods and things. I want to do my village justice. I want to do it proper, you know? And for me, that is having access to a nice full palette. It's important to me. And I do have plans. Yes, I do. One of which is to have all of my librarians housed together in, well, a library. It'll make trading with them that much easier and keep them all nice and safe. The other villagers, a bit more expendable as far as I'm concerned, but the librarians, they're valuable to me because I tell you, the number of times that I had to put the lectern down and then destroy it because the trade wasn't any good for me. The number of times I had to do that, oh, a lot, a lot of times I had to do that. Especially the mending. Ooh, yeah, that took some doing. So yeah, as you can see, things are going rather well for us. Okay, smeltables. Yes, lots of iron and copper, and that's pretty much it as far as the smeltables. Now, let's see, I also have a little diamond, and then I've got tracks in here. There we are. Oh, that's kind of full, isn't it? Plop you in there, and you in there. Let's see, slime balls. There we go. Okay, we are doing fairly well for ourselves. Yeah, these two bows, you know what? I'm gonna toss those in my fuel. Really don't need them. There we are. Okay. Oh, and also pop in our gold. Forgot about that. It looks like a loaf of bread or a baked potato. Okay. Good stuff. So yeah, like I said, I would like to create a library for my librarians. As far as the other villagers, they can pretty much roam wherever. But I would like to have a house where I'm not being constantly invaded by villagers. Probably, I'm thinking, probably over this way in the far corner. Away from the other villagers, just me doing my thing in this far corner, not too close to the cows and the chickens and the sheep, because frankly, I don't want to hear them, But I was thinking that maybe in that vicinity over there, perhaps renovate this building or that building or something to that effect in this area here. I'm thinking about creating the library. That that's where my thinking offhand is. But in this quadrant, I was thinking about making my house, you know, or maybe down in here, perhaps a pond, and then renovate this house to be my own. I don't know. It's early days, but before we even do that, I want to get those other kinds of wood. And that, well, it'll happen, you know, not today, but it'll happen. All right, so it's not quite nighttime, is it? No, no, you're just hanging out by my bed. Um, so you know what? I think we're going to call it an episode here. As always, guys, want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. And until next time, you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.